So as I mute quickly. Hello? Hello? Hello and welcome to everybody joining us via YouTube. We are live at Brackenfell Sports Complex for this mid-table clash between UWC and host Brackenfell. Weather looks amazing and it's soft underfoot. We've had some rain coming throughout the day, but it looks much better now. We're hoping that it will hold up for the rest of the day. My name's Dale van Skalkwyk and today we'll be watching UWC versus Brackenfell. We now go through the starting lineups and we'll start with Brackenfell. On loose head we've got Brendan Beekma. On 2 we've got Dewald van Blurk. On the tight head we've got Ruan Janse van Rensburg. On 4 lock we've got Nico Nel. And on 5 lock we've got PW Kuchlenberg. 6 we've got Jean-Marc. On 7 we've got Marcel Roux. And on 8 we've got Raymond Spreeth. The halfback pairing of Clayton Daniels and Sean Maton. And on left wing we've got Lance Jurgens. On 12 we've got Arno Duplessis and Trent Silverstone. 14 we've got Kwagga van Staden. And 15 we've got Jan-Ray Grobler. 16 we've got Derek Taylor. Warren Lehman at 17 and 18 Karel Mangold. 19 Hugo Swart. Peter Fritz at 20. And then the backs on the bench are Chester Creer in 21. And we've got 22 Jan-Ray Kleinjans and 23 Dylan de Villiers. We can look for a lot of impact coming from this Brackenfell bench today. They've been a mighty strong team in the years since 2014 when they entered the Super A. And then I'd like to go over to the UWC team. UWC we've got Keon Links on loose head. 2 is Maurits Swartz. 3 is Keanu Michaels. At lock we've got Imad Phillips and JL De Lange. JL De Lange is also the captain of this UWC team. Then we've got a loose trio of 6, Marcelino Volansky, 7, Niklos Shapangi, and then we've got Luan Delanga at 8th man. On 9, we've got Conwell Conradi. 10, we've got Alcon Williams. At 11, we've got Tashriq Maynard. 12, we've got Elos Scott. And at 13, we've got Peter Williams. 14, we've got the speedy Will Vragom. And fullback, we have Tian Heineke. Bench of UWC is as follows. 16, Andries Engelbrecht. Franco Caesar at 17. 18, Christian Lambrecht. 19, we have Michael Mtombo, but he's been withdrawn late and he's replaced by Diano Michaels. 20, Karel van der Merwe. 21, Tandile Hoy. 22, Shlomla Nkana. And 23, Neil Silvers. We are watching, we are currently watching the second team rounding up, Brackenfell leading 35-0.
Yes, stream on the other side, you change your titles. Stream on the other side, you change your titles. Yeah, just change your title. You can change it even once you get on.
We've had some technical issue and we've now fixed that, so if anybody wanted to watch the Unimil versus Tiger per game, they would have to switch links at this point in time. The game is still on our Club Rugby Live channel. We've got 7 games live at this point in time, 5 in the Boland region, and we've got 2 in the Western Province League. The mighty UWC versus Brackenfell. This is a 10 versus 11 clash. Currently we have Unimil leading the log, and Brackenfell after 10 games have 18 points, and UWC have 11th with 9 matches played and 18 points as well. The winner of this game will obviously move up the ladder, and it's very important as we still have promotion relegation coming up a little bit later. Brackenfell's season thus far having a couple of big wins. They won Hamlets 33-25. Brackenfell they won their next match 45-21, and they managed to beat False Bay 38-31 at home. UWC has also had a couple of good victories in the season. Their 3 wins have come against Tygerberg, which is not easy. It was at Florida Park, the House of Pain, and people really go there to win. 24-10 against NNK, and then they also managed to win Karlsruhe in Moscow. Today's ref is Etienne Davy. He's been around for quite some time. Etienne is a legend amongst the refs, and we also need to just take a second to thank all refs for what they do. Our club rugby games would not be possible without the refs, and the refs put in a lot of time to actually be here with fitness sessions throughout the week, and also sharpening themselves up in terms of the rules. At the end of the day, we as spectators always have to remember that these guys are also just human beings, and as we see a penalty, they may see something else. You can also like and subscribe and hit the bell icon on YouTube to get notifications at any point in time. We are rolling out games weekly as it stands. Club rugby, definitely one of the feeders to Rugby SA. Yeah, former UWC has some former Springboks that are from recent times, producing the likes of Uzair Kasim, Marshall Janchis and Kurtley Arendse just about 2 weeks ago. UWC are also missing their captain Lyle Hendricks at this point in time, and they are looking to go on. As we see De Lange leading out his UWC team. Really looking forward to having a big one today. Marcel Roux leading out the Brackenfell team. Really looking forward to this battle today. We are just about set for kickoff. We are also very grateful for Kia sponsoring us today. And then we've also got our strategic partner, FFG Sports. And if you would like to jump on board and become a sponsor, please get in touch. And we'll take it from there.
Captain Yellow, you ready? Captain Yellow, you ready? Captain Blue.
Please engage with us, and we are off. What a good kick in there. Tasriq Maynard safely under the high ball. There we go. UWC seem to be straight into shape, and Brackenfell with a turnover. And off we go.
It's over.
Advantage over called by the ref. And it's a penalty to Brackenfell.
You was fine.
Not rolling away. And here we go, straight from the captain, Marcel Roux. Clayton Daniels just calling his pack of forwards closer. And there we go. It looks as though Brackenfell are going to keep it in front with their forwards. UWC will have to get off the line very quickly here. Clayton Daniels controlling things behind the back. UWC's line to be tested at this point in time. As Clayton Daniels opts to keep it in front with his forwards.
Bondage, no arm tackle.
Close.
That was good. Number 8, you must use your arms.
That's a penalty for no arms. UWC
Number 8,
very
you must
early
use
in
your
this
arms.
game
Number
under
8,
the
no arm
pump.
tackle.
We'll go to the line with Sean Mouton, and he just pops it out. Brackenfell will look to
Line is in
use their
middle.
set pieces. Over the years, they've always been good
Give him
and
numbers, guys. Give him numbers.
had a strong set piece.
7.
Great base to work from. With conditions underfoot very wet, it would be good to keep it in front. And they go up. Good set piece taken there from Spreeth, the 8th man. Spreeth seems to be a big jumper in this Brackenfell team. And Brackenfell breaks away. And we have the first try of the game there by Brandon Beekman, former boys' eye player. Would be excited to see what his former alumni or alma mater will be doing today. Brandon Beekman also previously played for UWC. Very mobile prop. Brackenfell just keeping it up front there and peeling off with Brandon Beekman getting over for the first try of this game. UWC would look to just settle their nerves, get down there and play in the right half. If they manage to do that and get the ball wide later on, they definitely be dangerous. UWC's centre combination, Lubelo Scott and Peter Williams, are very dangerous. And and that's just wide. Valiant effort there from the
Just make sure they're behind you all
13
the time.
centre, Trent Silverstone. Very handy kicker. We've got Conwell Conradi with a kickoff. UWC getting up there. Tackled by JL De Lange. Clayton Daniels getting himself loose. Former UWC scrum off, and he's on the way. Oh, he looks like he's got some wheels. Chased down by Wolfrachum and fullback Tian Henneke. UWC defense line's looking good. Nico Nell carrying it up for Brackenfell. Brandon Beekman taking it up. Brandon Beekman playing in the 17 jersey and not the loose-head number 1 jersey. Sean Mouton takes it up. Clayton Daniels seems to be getting clean ball at this point in time. Good carry there by Ruan Janssen van Rensburg. And solid hit there in the midfield from Mad Phillips. And UWC are off. Lubelo Scott taking no passengers there. And there we go, ball out the back. We've got Luan De Lange with a good carry there, getting over the advantage line. Nico Nel seems to put his hands in every ruck. And he'll be looking to do that all day. What a carry there by Lynx. Look out for Lynx.
John player killing it.
Young Lucid coming
John
through
player
the ranks at UWC.
Holding it, John.
Conradi having to dig in deep there and taken up by Chapange. Peter Williams, ball in hand.
Tackle was made.
Maynard cleaning. Conradi. Conradi with a box kick, finds some space. And fullback, Jandre Grobler returning that with some interest. Boys seem to be settling into the game now.
Line is a middle,
We've always got that nerves in the first 5 minutes, but the boys seem to be settling in well. And it goes over. And Maton to the line, carries well, Sean Maton. If anybody was looking for the UWC, if anybody's looking for
Part of
the
the scrum.
Tygerberg versus Unibull game,
Let's go, guys, let's
please on
go.
our page. We've got 7 games live at this point in time. This is the Brackenfell versus UWC.
Ja, weg. Check dit van de veilig hier meneer die kalle. Change 3 calls, 3 actions, stability. Crouch. Sit. Sit. Bind. Sit.
UWC with a solid scrum. That's our first scrum of the day. Cornwall Conradi seeming to find massive space at the back. Looking at the chaser, Wolfrachom there, would love to see this kid in space. Seems like we've got a good game on our hands here. The score is 5-0 if you just checked in. And if you have anybody watching the Tygerberg versus Unibull game and they would like to watch Brackenfell versus UWC, please let
Guys,
them
let's
know
set up.
that the game is on the channel. They've just got to go to the other game. Here we go, Nico Nell carrying up in the middle, the big lock. And Clayton Daniels with a educated right foot kicks that one straight down the middle. Tian Hanika ball in 2 hands.
Backwards.
Behind the player, Conradi cleans up well, but also met well by Clayton Daniels, the scrum off of Brackenfell.
Knock on into touch, you want scrum or line out?
We'll take a line out.
Line out. Come guys, let's go. Brackenfell, let's go. Let's go guys, come. Go.
And Brackenfell at the line out. Van Blerk will be looking to find his jumpers again, as they did with the first line out of the day. And he just
Only one scrum or line
threw
out?
that one
Captain?
slightly skew.
Skew.
And
Line out.
UWC have a choice of either scrum or a line out. And they seem to be backing their line out with Moritz
Line out,
Swart,
ja.
the hooker of
Ik sta hem
UWC.
een beetje nader. Het lijkt slecht als het zo ver is.
If you've just tuned in, the score is 5-0. Boys are seeming to settle in. Conditions are slightly wet. We are blessed that the rain has left.
Use it!
And UWC seem to be carrying well at the maul. First maul of the day. Roberto Scott takes up. Big 12 likes to carry former Bishop Stuyvesant. 12 center also studying law. And then we've got Cornwall Conradi about to put this one high. And he puts it far. Safely under the ball there is Jandre Grobler from Brackenfell. He seems to have a very well educated right boot. He's got a slight breeze behind him and he'll be looking to use this
Let's go.
and get the boys back down in the UWC off. Oh, that's a good kick and some interest on that. And it will be a UWC line out. as that was only a mock.
Yellow ball. Yellow ball.
We just like to take a second to thank our sponsor Kia for making this possible, and then we've also got FFG Sports, which is our strategic partner, and UWC go up. Japan wins the line out and goes down to Peter Williams. He'll look to have a go. Oh, beats the first player there, and UWC seems set. De Lange taking her up there. The captain, good carry. Conradi marshalling the forwards around and just controlling things. We've got Williams there with the right foot at the back into Grobelaar's hands. He goes high.
Keep going, Blue, keep going.
With chasing, we've got Kwagga van Staden, and ball falls for Elkan Williams there.
Tackle! Tackle!
Brackenfell looking to keep him up, but knees went down, so that is deemed a tackle. Elkan Williams, Scott. Scott carries well. UWC getting the cleaners in. The sixth flank, Jean-Marc, looking to make himself a menace at the breakdown. Oh, what a carry there by Maurits Swarts. Conradi goes blind. Wolfrachum in space. This kid can move. Oh, manages to elude his first tackle, but the outline gets him. Never seen the touchline. Miss a tackle. And there he comes again. Oh, UWC, when they seem to go wide, keep it in the backs. Look like a very dangerous side. Brackenfell definitely
Open it up.
being one of those proper clubs in the northern suburbs, managing to dominate up front and basically bully the younger boys.
Ball!
It's again Spreeth up in at the line out. As UWC look to more, Brackenfell, my apologies, seem to more, and UWC well defended. As Brackenfell look to get into the plays. And UWC getting up there very quickly. Valansky missing the turnover. Oh, Grobelaar with an offload, beautiful on the inside to Jurgens. Jurgens dragged down by Maynard. Clayton Daniels. Oh, spots some space at the back. Mouton is on his way. Wolfrachum cleaning up. Just turns on. Seems to have extra gear. And I love the look of that natural athlete. Is that Wolfrachum. UWC just settling in at the back after a Mouton chip as he spotted nobody at the back. Kwagga van Staden safely under the high ball, seems to put it out wide to Grobelaar. Grobelaar gets it wide. Unlucky there for Silverstone. Could have been a little bit of sun, but pass was on its way to Silverstone. Just love how the guys appreciate the unwritten rules of guy catching the ball at the back and always making sure there's two passes because the space is out wide. Beautiful day for club rugby. Isn't every day a beautiful day for club rugby? For those tuning in to watch club rugby for the first time, welcome. You are now on the channel of Club Rugby Live. Williams taking it up to the line, not held up on his feet very quickly to Vrachum. Brought down by the 12 centre, Arno Du Plessis of Brackenfell. Referee blows the whistle. Referee Etienne de Veer seems to have been handling this game very well. And I'd just like to take another second to thank all the refs in the Western Cape. Whether that be blowing under 8 games at primary school, high school under 19 DE, or even club rugby under 20B, all the way up to first team. please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we do go live. Club Rugby Live has had over 100,000 people watching last weekend. We had 5 games live. Oh, and Maurits down the short side. Met in defense by that 11 wing of Brackenfell Jurgens. Seems to put his shoulder in there. Always nice to see those little set piece moves coming off. But again, the best defender, the touchline, looking after the rest. UWC would look to convert their first visit into the 22 into some points. And unfortunately they were not able to. Nel with a carry. The Langa in there. And we've got Valansky, the 6th rank of UWC, also coming in there. Brackenfell looking to clear their lines through Moton. And he puts it high, letting the wind take care of the rest. Just managing the game at this point in time as his forwards would really appreciate, any forward would appreciate when the field is this heavy. Swartz to throw in at the line out. Finds Brackenfell competing well here by Kuchlenberg with a win. Daniels will look to put this one up in the air himself. Contestable. Oh, and that's a high one. Cleaned up by Conradi. Well met on defense by his opposite Daniels, who would have played together. UWC looking to bring it wide. Scott, and it's with Williams. Williams always seems to beat the first tackle. Williams coming through the ranks from under 20 at UWC. Well met by Nico Nel, East Phillips. Conradi plays Williams. Well carried. Nico Nel will put his hands in that ruck, and he will be putting his hands in every ruck for the rest of the day. Scott with a carry. Scott brought down there by Roo, captain of Brackenfell. He definitely gets himself over the park. Links with a carry, loses it. And Brackenfell with a turnover ball straight into Grobler's hands. Well tackled there.
No!
And a great clean out by Brackenfell. Daniels just controlling things at the base of the ruck. Brackenfell get back into their structures with 5. Lock Kuchlenberg taking it up, offloading to Nel and off to Jurgens. But caught there by Wolfrachum and Scotty to Hottie. Lubelo Scott. These teams are well coached. On the UWC side, they've got Lionel Langenhoven, very much involved in all of Western Province over the years, and Lionel Langenhoven was also former Kuils River coach, Brackenfell coach. He's been around the block for many a year. Good set piece there from
Breakaway!
Taken by the Langa. UWC Mall seems to be going well.
But you ran into your player and I call you to break away.
Referee.
No, scrum. Accidental.
Accidental called by the referee. Brackenfell then again coached by Tienus van Rensburg, former provincial player for the Bulldogs, Griquas, and
Crouch. Mine.
managed to have a stint in France as well. Tienus de Beer, the 13th centre.
Break up, guys, break up.
He's now the head coach of Brackenfell and doing great. Just a reminder to those that have tuned in late, UWC 11th on the log with 18 points and Brackenfell 10th on the log with 18 points. This will be a tight match, and we're really looking forward to seeing what the end result will be. We've definitely had some guys putting their hands up so far in the early exchanges of this game. PW, Kuchelenberg,
It's going nowhere, use it, it's going nowhere.
definitely been putting his hands up. Daniels, and the 11, Jurgens taking it up.
It's a wrap.
Conradi coming out with that ball, and that one just seems to have come off the side of his foot. Sorry about that. We've had Clayton Daniels, former UWC player, also doing well behind this Brackenfell pack. Definitely dangerous at early line break. Been impressed by Sean Mutton, also just controlling things on the Brackenfell side. For UWC, Links has been good thus far. The Langa also putting his hands up, and Swartz in the pack. 9, Conradi. For those wondering, son of former Springbok Ola Conradi.
Sack was good. Use it.
And then
Nice on the ball carrier.
also been exciting in the centres. We've had Lubelo Scott and Peter Williams doing their things. And it's Maton and taken up there by Kwacha. Daniels cleans well to Duplessis. Brackenfell getting back into their pattern. Taken up there by Jean-Marc. Daniels to Maton out to Van Blerk. Van Blerk been very involved in these open exchanges. Daniels Maton. And that's the captain, Roo.
Go back.
The referee taking us back. See what the ref has to say.
Geel 14. Voet op Brackenfell se man se bors.
Stamping on the chest.
Ja.
Number 14 yellow.
14 yellow. Op nummer 15.
Captain. 14 please. 14. Can we get number 14? Then I'll explain to you. Right. Let me speak. Maya reported there was stamping from number 14 yellow on the torso of a player. So it's going to be yellow.
This is in a raak situation. This is in a
Time is still off. Yeah. Time is still off. Captain. Ek het jou net inform wat ek gekry het. So ons kan nie die buite toe dit nie. Ek het gesien nie. So ek kan nie saam met jou die buite nie. Dis hoekom ek sê ek het dit gesien nie, so ek kan nie die buite leeu nie. Good to go?
What's it a knockie?
Is jy good to go?
Come up, Nico.
We are live.
Go.
Yeah,
Time is
at
on.
Brackenfell versus UWC. The score is 5-0. UWC just conceding a penalty there.
17
Ball
minutes.
vraag om. Yellow card to UWC right wing. Ball vraag om. UWC opting to go for the line. We'll just have to wait for Van Blerk to stand up. He's just having his boots changed down here and his ankle checked. The sun managed to come out at this point in time, and I couldn't think of a better place to be than at Club Rugby.
dat ek nog onnodig possession afvat.
If you do get the chance, please like and
good to
subscribe
go?
and hit the bell to
Time
be
is on.
notified for when we do go live at any point in time. We've had 100,000 views
Ja, ons kan aangaan.
over last weekend.
Ja, hy
Where we had 5 games in the Boerland. Today we have 5 games in the Boerland again.
Wel is julle.
And 2 in the Western
Seven, let's
Province Super A League. As you would know, arguably one of the toughest leagues in the country, and Boerland League one of the biggest and widest. Van Black throws in, taken by Spreeth, and Brackenfell pack seem to be going forward or stop
Nou
in the
5 is
tracks.
through the middle.
UWC look to have turned this one over. And the boys will celebrate that one, putting in some odd yards. As you know, for those that have tuned in late, Brackenfell's first try was from a ball in a similar position, and UWC would take that as a victory. As UWC look to kick now, should be interesting to see who's going to chase. I think they would put Peter Williams on the right, as they have lost Wolf Rachum, and he should be back in 9 minutes, plus minus 9 minutes. UWC will look to put up here with Lubelo Scott. He's been carrying well, and his opposite Duplessis has been nothing short and has been strong in the 12 channel. Very good clearance there from Conradi. Just taking matters into his own hands and taking some pressure off this pack of UWC. Both packs here are very fortunate to have pairings like Daniels and Maton and Conradi and Williams. Definitely guys that have had some hard words from their forwards in the past. If you look at the way they are kicking. Van Black just managing to throw that one a little skew. UWC definitely celebrating and will be opting for the scrum. One of the beautiful things about being at club rugby is always seeing how guys are giving back to club rugby over the years. You look at the UWC staff and Brackenfell staff. Brackenfell to Conradi to Williams, and Williams to Williams. Maton takes him down.
Tackler must get out.
Hands in there and slowing it down. Off the foot, the ref calls that one. Spreeth involved there with Kuchlenberg
It's a contest.
getting in there again. Spreeth being a menace at rack time. Williams putting it on foot. Finds some grass. Grobler will just pick this one up and puts that one on the boot. Finds grass too. Look at those skills by Grobler. Definitely been watching some of the warm-ups as we wait for the Premier League to start soon. Taking the blind on, we have Captain Roo, 2-on-1, finds his man Grobler and he's in at the corner. Despite the valiant effort there from Luan Dalanga. Over in the corner we have Grobler. It started by him where he caught the ball. Picked it up, put in a chip and chase, showed his silky football skills, and then after 2 phases they managed to go blind with Clayton Daniels, giving it to his captain Marcel Roux. 2-on-1, basics of rugby, bread and butter for any backline player, but the captain also seems to be involved in those 2-on-1 drills at practice, and he finds his man Grobler, who has enough gas to find his way to the corner. We are 10 minutes away from half time. As we watch Silverstone go to poles. This is in a similar position to the first kick that he had of the game. It's definitely up against it on that touchline.
Yeah.
Good effort there from Silverstone. The guys scoring tries have definitely not made it easy for Silverstone. UWC will be looking to get some points before halftime. A very important period is this last 10 minutes just before halftime.
11.
If you do want to, you are more than welcome to interact, and we would love it if you interact with us on YouTube. Restart there by Conradi, goes high onto Nel, taken by the Lange in the air. Referee deemed it not too dangerous, but also respecting the laws and blowing the penalty. I think that was well officiated. We don't need to go too far. The Lange was aware of what had happened and pulled out in time and managed to bring his man down safely. Nico Nel there, good appreciation of the laws. Former Boland Landbou player, schoolboy. UWC looking to put lots of pressure on this Brackenfell lineout at this point in time, and Brackenfell not finding their jumpers there at the back. I was speaking about the lock of Brackenfell. Good to see guys like this come through the ranks, spend lots of years playing club rugby. He must be playing club rugby for at least 10 to 12 years now after finishing school. He played at Kuils River before playing here at Brackenfell, and just giving back not only to the community but to some of the younger guys coming through the ranks and letting them understand what club rugby is about. Club rugby definitely has lots of that. Conradi feeds the scrum, good scrum there. Williams to Williams, and Williams on the loop. That could get confusing. Maynard tackled there. Conradi set, finds his captain, the Lange. Well met by Beekman. And Conradi to Williams. Phillips manages to stay on his feet with a good carry there. Conradi, Williams, the Lange. The Lange met there by Jean-Marc. And we've got Conradi, Lucid links, met there by Nico Nel and Ruan Janse van Rensburg. Took a couple of men to get links down there. Spots some space there from Tian Jenica. What a kick, and it's a pity the chasers aren't all there. And that's a good left foot. I may be mistaken, but that was Duplessis putting it on the left foot. UWC managing to find good grass there at the back from Jenica. If we had some better chase lines, it would have helped. The Lange definitely putting in a good effort there, but he just needed some more support. Swartz to feed the lineup. And off we go with Van Blerk of Brackenfell.
Next stoppage,
Daniels, Beekman to Maton, Duplessis. Kwagga. That's the first time we see Kwagga get some ball in space. He's also got some wheels there. Maton taking it flat on the line. Williams with his hands in there, managing to win the penalty. Definitely can see that some of these guys from Brackenfell, special mention to Clayton Daniels, definitely up for it today, former UWC player. It's always nice coming from UWC to see these guys playing against their former club. It might be it's not really personal on the field, but not managing not to find touch. Kwagga under that, good appreciation. Gets Grobler, Duplessis. Silverstone taking it up. Silverstone really loves to have ball in hand and play with the boys. Maton. Oh, well met there, Jean-Marc. UWC definitely for a young... Oh, Maton just controlling proceedings. Jenica taking his time to find touch. Somewhat, if this is your first time watching club rugby, the guys are, a lot of these guys would have played with guys that are professional rugby players over the years, and some of these guys are still going to become professional players, and a lot of them were close to becoming. So the quality of club rugby in the Western Cape is very good.
Let's go, Blue!
And,
Blue, let's go!
We're just
Blue,
about
let's
3
go.
minutes away from half time. Brackenfell leading 10-0, and Van Black throws it in. Daniels, Maton, and Jean-Marc takes it up. Well met by Scott. Oh, what an inside ball by Maton to Ruan Jansen van Rensburg. He's also a big, burly, tight head, and he carries well. Kuchlenberg, well met there by Imad Phillips. Fly of Maton Grobbela, the try scorer, putting on some feet but slipping. Conditions are wet.
Just stay
Paul Vragom is back on the field and will be looking to make an impact and give his team the points that they were denied whilst he was off. I was saying earlier that a lot of the guys from UWC and all the universities in the Western Cape end up all over the Western Cape. And I think one of the tougher jobs is being a coach at UCT, Stellenbosch Marties, and UWC and CPUT, because you have a player for a lifespan of 3 years, and you either get him on a level that he moves on to the next level, or he finishes his studies and you have to let go of him, and then you have to play against him.
Sack is
Van
good!
Black finding his jumper.
Use it! Break away, break away!
Straight into the ball. Daniels takes it out. Du Plessis will look to carry. Oh, met well by Scott, Lebelo Scott. Van Black will look to take up. Passes on to Spreeth, met by Williams of UWC.
Balls out!
Daniels finds Jean-Marc taking it up. Daniels just looking to slow it down and keep it tight. UWC will look to hold him out as they have 1 more minute just before half time. This is a very important time. We'll look to keep them out and not concede. There you go. Oh, gets off the line well. Jean-Marc carrying well. Ah, and UWC managed to make the turnover there. Looks like it's not Valansky. Oh, Conradi goes fast. It looks like it's on. That's Rick Maynard with a dummy. Peter Williams getting in there, and Van Black off their feet. Brackenfell. UWC just speeding the game up here before halftime. They'll be looking to get points just as we go into halftime. Oh, just a wraparound. Oh, Williams with the quick hands. Still a UWC penalty.
Off feet.
We probably have 1 or 2 minutes before halftime, as we didn't stop our clock when we had that stoppage for boots changes. That's a good kick by Enika as he goes for the corner.
Was 2 more minutes before the penalty. That's 1.5.
Swartz will look to 1.5 minutes to before halftime. Swartz will look to find his jumper. And he finds his captain. Oh, just over. Van Black will carry.
Not out!
The Lange gets his hands on the ball but cleaned out. Daniels carrying well there. Just got 1 minute before half time.
No, not
Tackled there by Michaels. Oh, what a carry there by Silverstone.
yet. No, 40, 40.
No, it wasn't
40
Silverstone, it was Du
seconds.
Plessis, my apologies. Nico Nel with the hands off to Rowan Jansen van
Tackle
Rensburg.
release. No, 30 more.
Special mention to all the props getting around this field at this point in time. Silverstone puts it on that right boot and he's going to find some grass. Vragom will look to keep things in. Vragom looking
Last
to keep
play,
things in
last
there, but it
15
will be a
seconds.
UWC lineup. This should be, if I'm not mistaken, the last
15
play
seconds.
of
Final play,
the
last-
first half.
guys,
What
last
a
play.
first half we've had.
No, ons kan
We've
aangaan.
had tries from Brandon Beekman
last
first,
play.
going over in the corner off the back of a ball, and then Grubbeler starting a counter attack in his own
fine,
half
guys.
and finishing off the move 3 phases later in that left corner as
Fine,
well.
ons kan aangaan. Last medic.
UWC will look to just
Let's go.
secure this line out and put it out. Once it's out, it will be halftime. Conradi and beautiful kick. Thank you guys for watching. That was the first half. We'll be back for the second half in 10 minutes time. Good afternoon, viewers, and we are back at Brackenfell Sports Complex, where visitors UWC are playing against Brackenfell. UWC in yellow and Brackenfell in the black, blue and white, and we are off with Conal Conradi kicking off to Nico Nel. Somewhat of a deja vu, as if you've been watching this game. Clayton Daniels to the boot. He's definitely got a very well educated boot, and Yenica just catching it there at the back, safe under the eyeball. As UWC look to get back into shape with a big carry there from Michaels. Been very impressed with how knock on there from the Langa. And John Mark taking it up. We've got Daniels behind that pack to UWC. Silverstone into the hands of Frobela. Oh, what a tackle there from fly off Elkan Williams. Definitely got a wheels on him, does the youngster. I've been really impressed by how well the tight five of both teams have been getting around the park. Props, Links and Michaels of UWC, and Beekman and Janssen van Rensburg from Brackenfell. And we've got the kick there from Yenica, not finding touch, straight into Jurgens, and he passes it with pressure from Peter Williams. Ball into Kwaga's hands, and he finds some space, and he's off with his opposite catching him from behind, Maynard. Maynard also getting in there with a counter ruck, and Swartz. Looks like we're going to have a game on our hands in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Conradi behind that pack. Williams. Backwards! Just eluding Valansky there, and well cleaned up by Lubelo Scott. Conradi there. Phillips playing the ball behind. Talanga met by Captain Roo, and Nico Nel with his hands on that ball.
Take it, you got it! Come on.
He's been a menace at the breakdown all day, and Nico Nel getting the penalty there for Brackenfell. It'll be interesting to see the decision that they make at this point in time. Just looking to get some points on the board. What a fantastic start to the second half we've had here, with Brackenfell looking to run it, and UWC definitely looking up for it. Would love to have known what coaches said at the half time. Brackenfell just looking at doing more of the same and keeping it up front, whereas UWC would have spoken about discipline at rucks and just keeping ball in hand. That's where they have been most dangerous, most certainly. Interestingly, we've got Mouton lining up to take this penalty kick. Seems to be taking the longer kicks in this Brackenfell team. The left foot fly off seems to fall just short. Ball in Conradi's hands as he looks to kick it into Jurgens' hands. Matan there will put it on his left foot. Oh no, he passes into the hands of Grobbelaar. We have a stoppage in play, and assistant ref calling the ref over.
Okay, Captain, so you have the option. Laat tackle daar zo of waar hem gevangen.
Ref giving the option for penalty either where the late tackle was or where the ball had fallen. For those not too familiar with the rules, so if you have a late charge down and taking the player out after the kick, you are given the penalty option from either where you were late tackled or where the ball bounced. UWC will look to take advantage of this opportunity as they are now in the half and just about on the 22 of Brackenfell. UWC will also look to start converting their visits to the opposition's 22 into points. And Swarts will look to find Phillips there. And straight in the ball brought down by Brackenfell. There's the Lange off the back of that line out. Valansky takes it up, met by Jean-Marc of Brackenfell. Conradi keeping the defenders honest. Nico Nell getting up in the line with Kuchlenberg and Daniels. Well met. De Lange takes it to the line. Met by Van Blerk, Williams, Valansky. Oh, the sixth flank with a cutout pass. Maynard unlucky there not to hold on to that one.
Captain, line out the scrum, knock on into touch, line out.
So we've got the line out scrum option here for Brackenfell. As Maynard knocked it on the ball, so went out, leaving Brackenfell the option of either having the knock on scrum or line out for where the ball went out. Van Blerk will look to find his jumpers here and play a good exit play, as Brackenfell are well known for and have been doing all game. Brackenfell with the front option. So they look to set up the pod here by Jean-Marc. Well met there by the loose forwards of UWC. And Daniels will look to use that big right foot of his. But that one seems to be out on the full, and we'll come back for the line out just outside the Brackenfell 22. UWC will definitely be looking to convert this into points, as they have spent quite a number of minutes in Brackenfell's half and just outside the 22. Seems like they're camping out here at this moment in time.
Let's go.
We just also like to thank FFG, our sports strategic partner, and Kia for jumping on board and sponsoring us. If you wanted to sponsor the channel, feel free to get in touch and see how you are able to assist. Conradi at the back of the scrum there, off to Lynx. Lynx getting himself around the park today. Conradi, Williams to Williams. Williams beating the first defender every time he's gotten the ball today. And De Lange, UWC, De Lange, captain leading by example through the middle. And UWC just managing to knock that one over. And Matone with the left foot safely out. UWC still in the 22, but a great run there from De Lange, as he seems to be finding his way into this second half. The big lock and captain has been all over the park today and definitely leading by example.
Down is the middle.
Backside ball! Backside ball! Hy safety, warrior! Hy safety! You man!
That's fine, play!
Just a bit of delay there in play on the line-out move from Swarts. As Conradi at the back of the pack. Valansky looking to make up for his knock in the 22 earlier. Good carry by Valansky. Inside ball from Williams to Swarts. Brandon Beekman making himself a menace at that ruck. Brackenfell prop definitely knows his way around the park. Conradi, Phillips with a carry taken down by Daniels. Conradi, and we've into the hands of Chipanga. Counteract by Spreeth, but ref says it's not legal. And UWC definitely been in this 22 for quite some time now. Conradi goes to the corner, is looking to speed this game up is UWC, knowing that they're playing against a much older team in Brackenfell. The younger guys looking to speed things up and move Brackenfell around. Brackenfell's defense has definitely been solid. They've managed to keep UWC out for this long. Swarts to feed the line out. Out finding the jumpers and fun. Blair cleaning up there at the back for Brackenfell. Baton in the pocket as Daniels will give it to him with his big left foot. And he finds touch safely. Great exit play there from Baton. Left foot, good left foot from this fly off. I must say that the half pairing of Brackenfell definitely have a very good kicking game. Oh, like any good scrum off, you can hear in the referee's mic, Clayton Daniels not keeping quiet. Street over the ball, but his tackle is not rolling away.
First one you went past the ball.
Hands on the ground from the ref. Yeah, you can definitely hear Daniels in the ref's mic at any second and every minute. Oh, Tiana Enika finding touch there. UWC back in the half, in the 22 of Brackenfell. UWC have quite a young squad. The whole loose trio of Valansky, Chapangi and Dalanga all still being under 20. Oh, Moritz finds his jumper and we've got a little bit of a set piece move there from the forwards. Keeping it cute and Maynard in at the corner. Conradi attacking that blind side and giving it off to Maynard. The left corner seems to have definitely been the only place we're scoring today. This is going to make for an interesting last 30 minutes of the game as UWC go in and the score is 10-5. Nice cute little line out move there from UWC. I say cute even though it's the forwards, but a nice move there, and then Conradi spotting some space on the blind side, passing it over to Tasriq Maynard in at the left corner. Conradi lining this one up for his first kick of the game. And his effort is over. Conradi, the son of former Springbok Paula Conradi. The score is 7-10 and we are in for a humdinger of the last 30 minutes in this game. Brackenfell will definitely not go to sleep. We can look to see some inspiration from Marcel Roux, the captain of Brackenfell. Schrobela restarts this game, chased by Kwacha. Almost getting there, and the Langa, captain of UWC, has been immense today. With a take there, Williams. Heineke spots some space and he's off. And he gets his pass to Conradi with a quick pass to links, and it's hands the Langa. Oh my goodness! Would you look at that? This is club rugby, ladies and gentlemen. That try has definitely got to go down as one of the tries of the season. UWC receiving the kickoff, Heineke spotting some space there, and as he breaks, he finds his scrum off. Conradi, who unselfishly plays the Langa, and the Langa with the soft hands outside to his flying wing Maynard. Down the touchline, we've got the left wing in at that corner, and it's that same left corner we've been in all day. The game has definitely, the momentum of this game has shifted immediately, and Conradi will look to convert this as UWC are in the lead. The score is 12-10 as it stands, and the youngsters are definitely finding some sort of stride. Conradi. And he misses that one. Doesn't seem to have connected that one as well as he did the first one. Brackenfell will look to get back into this with immediate effect. UWC definitely turning it on in the second half and looking to find that second or third gear. Brackenfell to restart here through Grobler. Grobler goes deep onto Maynard, the try scorer. Maynard scoring a quick 5 double in this game. And UWC looking to spread the ball now. The kids have confidence. Peter Williams, oh, and it's Jurgens who picks that one up, and Brackenfell are back in this. The crowd are back in this, and UWC letting go of a soft one there. Coaches definitely won't be happy with that one, but Jurgens, opportunistic as any wing would be, bounces on a loose ball, and he definitely knows his way to the try line. Getting over there. UWC coaches will be very upset to concede immediately after a try. Would you please be so kind to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell to get notified whenever we go live. Last weekend we had over 100,000 views over the weekend as we streamed 5 games from the Boland Club Rugby League. As Silverstone lines up to take the kick. Trent Silverstone, that is. He's just got a 2-step kick, and as simple as you like. 2 steps and it's over from Silverstone, and we've got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, at 17-12. UWC coaches will be very upset to have conceded such a soft try just after taking the lead at 12-10. And Conradi will be looking to kick this one deep into the Brackenfell 22 as they look into the sun. Beautiful kick from Conradi, chased by Peter Williams as he looks to put him down. This game is in the balance as we have these guys both on 18 points at this point in time on the Western Province Super A League log. Brackenfell on 10th and UWC 11th. Winner of this would definitely be very happy.
Anyone scrum or line out?
Line out is skew.
Scrum or line out?
Brackenfell will look to exit here.
Line out.
And UWC looking to bring on some reinforcements. And looks like we've got Tiano Michaels on the side. Oh, it's Christian Lambrecht. I beg your pardon. Getting ready to come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd just like to thank FFG Sports, our strategic partner, and also Kia for jumping on board. If you are looking at sponsoring, please get in touch and see how it is that you can get involved. We had over 100,000 views last weekend, and you could be involved. Knockdown there from Marcel Roux. UWC with a decision to make here on whether or not to go to line or poles. With the game in balance, it should be interesting. Guys looking at backing themselves here with Tia and Enika putting that one 5 meters out as we go for the line out.
Hoeveel is julle? Hoeveel is julle? Hoeveel?
I always find it interesting watching club rugby on a weekend. UWC going in there and losing it. Asking themselves whether or not they should have kicked the balls when they did have the penalty. Spreeth with a good carry there from Brackenfell. Spreeth has been immense in the first half and looking to back that up now in the second half. Daniels to Maton on that big left foot and he puts that out. UWC definitely will be asking that question as they had a good opportunity to kick at poles. I always find club rugby so interesting. The spectators especially, guys are out here. What happens here today will either make or break their weekend. We've got 20 minutes left. As Moritz finds his jumpers, and we've had a replacement there with Diano Michaels making his way onto the field. It is Christian Lambrecht with a good carry. Williams at the base. Oh, well taken from links. Looking to clean out there. Good clean. Conradi at the back. Williams. Williams to Williams. We've heard that all day.
It's a wrap,
what a over by Maynard in the tackle. Conradi with the ball. The Lange, this captain, he's been immense today. Just a change there on the Brackenfell side. Also bring on number 20, Peter Fritz as well.
Killing it.
Turnover from UWC. Penalty to Brackenfell. As UWC seem to be going off their feet at the ruck. Safely out there from Grobler. As Brackenfell look to go to the line-out and bring on some more reinforcements. Good game there from the half pairing of Daniels and Maton, and they look to bring on Creer, Chester and Andre Kleinans.
Amazon.
Van Blerk finds his, goes through his hands, and we've got Chester on the wheel, on the field. He's been at Brackenfell for a couple of years. He had a quick stint at Tygerberg for the last 2 years, but he's back at Brackenfell, and definitely a dangerous guy behind this Brackenfell pack. He'll look to speed this game up and bring something different to what Daniels brought in the first half.
No.
We've got Chester to Kleinans, and we've got Captain Roux carrying, as he's been carrying all game. Kleinans just having a look there before putting it out to Grobler, the fullback. And Grobler well met by Phillips in the middle of the field. Spreeth through the middle. Spreeth finds some space with the Lange from behind. What a tackle. Oh, 8-man on 8-man action. The two 8-mans have been going at it all day, as both of them have been having a very good game, and love to see the guys just having a go.
Kom ons hou die dissipline. Manne, kom ons hou die dissipline asseblief.
This game is far from over, and just something about it that I love is a tight game, and we don't know who's going to win. Any comments in the section? Anybody in the comment section that wants to give us their view on who they think is going to win? Would be interesting to hear where everybody's at. Grobler dealing well with pressure, giving it off to Jurgens. Jurgens in space. Mowed by Vragom, and Vragom mowing his opposite in Jurgens. Hats off to Grobler with dealing with that pressure there at the back. Throwing two men in and then finding his left wing, Jurgens, and Jurgens putting the handbrake down and just shifting through the gears. But his opposite wouldn't let him get too far. Good chase there by Will Vrachum. Conradi to feed in at this line out. The scrums have been very tight and no team has been dominating. Spreeth moves to the side of the scrum as 20 Fritz is packing down at the back. Fritz seems to bring something different as they replaced Jean-Marc, who had a very good game for Brackenfell. Brackenfell looking to bring on some more replacements. Nikonel also off, had a big game with number 19 on Igu Swart.
Crouch. Boy. Sit steady.
Conradi with a feed at the scrum. And UWC absolutely dominating at the scrum with 17. Franco Caesar just making his first appearance on the field, and what a better way as a prop to make an appearance, and you walk straight into a scrum. UWC forwards definitely getting into the thick of this game now. UWC making a number of changes as they take off both props and they bring on Franco Caesar, and they've got number 18 Christian Lambrecht. Fine innings there from Keanu Michaels. Definitely had a good one. Also a special shout out to that front row of Brackenfell that make their way off.
Thank you.
Derek Taylor, Warren Lehman and Carl Mangold making their way onto the field. But a special shout out there to Brandon Bjerkman, Dewald van Blerk and Rowan Jansen van Rensburg, who put in a mighty fine 66 or 66 minutes. UWC on the charge here as they find their way to the try line. Brackenfell looking to keep them out. Chapang with a carry and well met on defense by Trent Silverstone as he rips that one out on the floor, and the ref gives the penalty. UWC will look to have lots of patience here and just stick it out in this 22 of Brackenfell and come away with points. We've got 13 minutes left, and this is when you are looking at not doing anything radical, keeping it tight, but with the backs that UWC do have, with the likes of Scott and Williams, and that out wide, Maynard with a double, they'd probably look at giving this one some air and looking what the boys can do. First things first, winning the line out, and the Lange carries, he looks to be over. He's the captain over. Ref to make a call. I'll speak to the assistant ref. UWC there with a quick line out move, and the Lange carries well. At this point in time, we'll hear what the refs have to say.
Try done.
And the ref gives it, the Lange with a try. Captain, my captain. The Lange finds his way over for UWC's third try, and this is a very important kick for Conradi as they look to go up. Just to make mention, we've got 7 games live at the moment, including this one, and Unimal and Tygerberg in the other Super A game, and then 5 Boerland games. Please like and subscribe. And we've got Conradi going at pulls as Conradi lines this one up. We'd look to start this one on the inside of that right pole. And that one just goes left. I say the inside of the right pole, as any right footer would be aiming for the right pole, the right upright, and just on the inside of that one. 17-7, ladies and gentlemen, as we
11 minutes, guys.
11 minutes. 17-17 as we are to enter the last 10 minutes of this game. It's going to be an interesting one. Grobbelaar puts it up. Taken by the Lange. Brother of Captain De Lange. He's De Lange. His name is Luan De Lange and his brother the lock is JL De Lange. Brackenfell look to hold this one up.
Use it once!
Unless UWC are able to come out to this wall, but it is Brackenfell. Replacement hooker Engelbrecht that comes out with the ball. And Brackenfell are on the attack. UWC will look to keep them out with Chester at the base. Kleinhans takes it to the line. He spots a gap and he's on the way. Vragum brings him down. Ref gives the penalty for the double movement. What a chase by Will Vragum. Kleinhans spots the gap and Vragum on the cover defense. Double movement. Team double movement from the referee. Brackenfell supporters would say it's momentum. Referee calls it double movement. Double movement it is. Get out of jail card for UWC and a clearing kick there from Tian Janika. This fullback's also had a good boot on him and looked to control proceedings from there. Emil Silvers makes his way onto the field. Emil Silvers still under 20, interestingly, and a number of these guys in the UWC team still under 20, like Alcon Williams on fly-off, Karel van der Merwe, the replacement,
Come get it, let them set up.
and the whole loose trio, Luan De Lange, Nicolas Shapangi, and Marcelino Velensky, and Kino Michaels as well. Shlomla Nkana as well on the bench, all under 20. And UWC ball is on the way.
Release now, release!
They make their way just over the halfway line. UWC would look to find some space here. Oh, as they give it out wide, it's Peter Williams. Hanika, easy step, and Scotty Tuati found himself in some space there. UWC will look to control proceedings here as they just put it at the back. Williams stopped in his tracks. Hands on the ball from Brackenfell as Conwell Conradi just puts them down there. Chased by Emil Silvers. But Grobbelaar, cool and silky fullback, safe under that high ball. Oh, cameraman getting his hands on the ball up here. But special mention here to Grobbelaar, the fullback of Brackenfell. Definitely dealt well with pressure at the back all day. He's never seemed to put himself under too much pressure, even when he would have.
Get in, guys, get in, let's go.
Grobbelaar would have
let's get in.
evaded so many tackles today. He's been under a lot of pressure and dealt with it so well with his kicking boot as well, and looks to get Brackenfell out of jail time after time. Captain Marcel Roux looking to take a quick tap here and just get into shape as they look to play this last couple of minutes. Why there by 17 Franke Caesar.
No, yellow, leave it. You got your hands on the ground.
I beg your pardon. Yeah, it is. I beg your pardon, Warren Lehman.
Release!
UWC not releasing there, and discipline is very important in this last 10 minutes of this game. Stephanie van Wyk making special mention of Kwagga van Staden, and she has Brackenfell in for the win. It's going to be interesting as we go into this last 10 minutes. I'm just reading some of the comments from the viewers on YouTube. Derek Taylor finding his jumpers there, and Brackenfell making an unforced error. Ladies and gentlemen, number 23 for Brackenfell, and my apologies, is Dylan de Villiers. He's playing fly off. Jandre Kleinhans has entered the field in the 22 jersey, former Boland Landbou player and also former teammate of mine. Definitely a great guy, and definitely know I'll find him later on after this game. Conradi to feed the scrum, and UWC under the pump. Conradi will look to take this one out. As he gets out, looks for the cleaners are there. Maynard taking 9 here, and into cast Lambrecht.
Leave it, Blue. Wasn't you? He must get out first.
Straight to the Langa, the captain. Conradi. Williams. Oh, Henneke with the hands. And Peter Williams in space. This is dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. Into Cornwall Conradi's hands, and he is under the poles. But Kawacha almost stopping that. Peter Williams cannot get more than a half cap, ladies and gentlemen. He is dangerous as they go under the poles. Score is 17-17. UWC seem to be going wide. It is now 17-22. My apologies, as UWC go in under the poles from Cornwall Conradi. Peter Williams just needs a sniff of a half cap and he will be off. We've got 4 minutes remaining. Cornwall will look to eat up some of the time here and just kill the game out. This is where UWC will look to control proceedings for the rest of this game, and Brackenfell will definitely be coming with a restart that is contestable. I wouldn't want to be a coach at this point in time. Conradi just eating up some time, and he pops that over. 4 minutes to go, and Brackenfell will look to come back into this one and maybe snatch some points at the end of this game. 17-24 is the score, and Brackenfell go high with Maynard under the ball. Maynard taken high, unfortunately, there by Kuchlenberg. He has had a good game. Unlucky to slip up on that one. UWC looking to eat up this clock at any point that they get. Expect a contest at the line-out from Brackenfell. Tian Henneke, well-educated boot, will put this one down field. Looking to find touch, and that's a good touch finder. The UWC team will now look to the experienced players like Talanga and a couple of the older guys to just take it slower and slower. UWC hooker to feed the line out, Andries Engelbrecht. UWC skewered the line out, and it will be a scrum feed. Scrum or line out to Brackenfell.
Guys, come get in. Got it, Bonnet. Right tackle,
Brackenfell looking to give it some air as they chase the game now. Decisions. Grobbelaar with that educated right foot, not finding touch, and Maynard unfortunately knocking that one on in front of Brackenfell's coach. Van Rensburg. Tienes van Rensburg.
Not daar zo, dus ik kom hier skram. Als je lijn staan is
So,
nog.
if I can ask viewers just to stay tuned as we'll make our way downstairs after the game for some interviews.
Was ze nog? Hij was nooit uit. Ze nog.
We are in the dying minutes with 1 minute left. Take this time to make some special mention and thanks to FFG Sports, our strategic partner, and Kia Brackenfell for sponsoring this game.
Mine.
UWC will look to defend, and Brackenfell will look to use this set piece. A healthy crowd here at UWC today. Guys have been spoiled with
Jullie happy?
club rugby.
Skram is fijn.
The boys also seen an influx of spectators. There must be some sort of brandy special.
Crouch.
So a special thanks to all of you that tuned in to watch the game and that have commented.
Use it.
Brackenfell in with a set piece. Jan-Ray Kleinhans with a short pass. Ball comes out. Tashariq Maynard puts that on the right foot as UWC look to clinch this one at the end. Well done to UWC for pulling this one out. Half time was 10-0 and UWC managed to pull this one through. If you guys would like to stay as I make my way down to do some interviews with the players, coaches. Okay, I'm standing here with winning captain and coach of UWC, Coach Lionel Langenhoven and JL De Lange. Coach, how was it?
Fantastic, eh? There were moments where we actually almost threw it away, but then we're so proud of the boys. We just spoke about it in a circle where we have to win the mini games. If you don't win the mini games, you will never ever win such close games like this. And this was a perfect platform. The game was played in probably the best spirit I've ever seen a game played in the last 5-6 games. And that's how rugby should be played. Tough, close, but we look at the players to make some vital decisions and some very adult decisions in the game, and mature decisions. And I'm very proud of the boys, especially the captain. He led the team very well.
100% the captain led by example. JL, 10-0 down at halftime. What were the words from the coaches?
The work came. It was pretty basic. We just had to stick to what we know. The energy call came. All of us just needed to bring the energy. We just need to stay focused. I'm thankful for Bomb Scout coming up because they did make a big difference. Yeah, that was about it at halftime.
Coach, next game?
Next game is Durban away. Another good game for us, tough game. But look, take it game by game. And we set ourselves targets, and the most important thing is that we go out and enjoy ourselves. So the results come by itself. If you enjoy it and you put your effort in,
100%.
then we're on our way. But look, we enjoy ourselves at the moment, and that's what we're busy with students, and we can't grab them into a system that's not going to progress their talent. We don't want to stifle them. We want them to progress.
100%, coach. Joel, how's it playing with your brother, and how good are the boys coming through at the moment?
Well, firstly, it's been an honor. I've been waiting since about January to play with my brother, because I didn't get the chance in Varsity Cup because he played for the Young Guns. But finally, here we are. It was such an honor. We've always dreamt of it. There was always an age gap where we couldn't do it from high school, but I'm really glad we could do it.
100%. Thanks, Joel.
So
Thank you. Congratulations and all the best for the rest of the games of the season. Cheers. Bye-bye. Tienus van Rensburg. I'm standing with coach of Brackenfell, former hard hitting center, Tienus van Rensburg. Tienus, praat net bietjie saam met ons deur die game.
Ja, ek dink seker maar die ou sê ding, game van twee helftes. Ek dink eerste helfte was ons redelik dominant. Tweede helfte, ja, dis moeilik. Mens ja, twee klein goedjies, 'n late tackle waar ons eintlik 22 is van die skop af. Daarna kry ons 'n bal, ons skop direk uit op 'n boks. Iewes skielik kry hulle momentum, hulle gaan skoor. Skop af en gaan skoor weer, en dan is dit moeilik. Jy weet, dan sterk in die lug, en dan is dit moeilik as 'n mens vir hulle sulke momentum gee. Jy weet, so die einde van die dag werk 'n mens hard vir die 3 en dan staan jy so maklik dit af. So ja, 'n game van twee helftes.
En waantoe van hier af, coach Teenie? Wie's volgende?
Maties Woensdag. 3 games oor. Ons beleef nie die grootste seisoen nie. Maar ja, ons gaan nie op 'n fightie. Dinsdag weer terug hier op die veld. Woensdag Maties toe, dan gaan we weer die naweek af. En dan het ons nog vir Parel en SK oor. So aanhou fight, dis al wat ons kan doen. Koppe ophou en net aanhou werk.
Sterkte coach Teenie.
Dankie.
Ons universiteit. Lekker. Guys, was an awesome match here at Brackenfell. Thank you for everybody tuning in, and please like and subscribe and hit that bell so that you can watch all the games coming forward in the future. We look forward to seeing you and supporting our channel. For a big shout out to FFG and Kia Brackenfell. Good myself.
Was your session in the box?
Yeah, it was tough, but it was the first 20 minutes. I must say, after then I was okay, but yeah, before then it was.
Eerste keer geweest.
Yeah. Now I'm going, and obviously the longer the game goes on, the more you get the